Hello, welcome back to YouTube. We are YouTube. This is YouTube right now. If you go to youtube.com, it's just this. All the cat videos, they're fucking gone. It's just us talking about video games. JC from Nintendo, how you doing, my friend?
What's going on? Good,
Hey,
man.
good to have you. I like your little pin here.
Yeah, you can get them. We're actually showing off Star Fox Zero downstairs.
God.
So if you kind of go in line, if you happen to get one of those, like sit in the cockpit and fly in the R-Wing,
Yeah.
you get one of these guys.
Well, like Andre, Game Explain, Justin's here, I'm here. It's like, why, where are our pins? We're the TriForce Heroes, the three of us. We could be playing the game. Where are our pins at?
We're supposed
You
to
know
be a
what?
team here.
Yeah.
If it's supposed to be a team, I mean, I can dub you guys like the honorary TriForce, temporary TriForce
Honorary.
gaming for YouTube Gaming and GameSpot. I'll dub you guys the official, unofficial TriForce.
Well, Justin's the red one, obviously. You go for blue, and I guess I'm Irish, so green.
Green.
Right?
Yes, that's pretty good. And you know what's funny? Those colors do correspond to the character.
Perfect,
So
yeah,
that's- It's right on.
TriForce Heroes, tell us all about it. For the folks who don't know.
Oh my gosh.
3-player. What's up? Why are there so many links? What's going on?
They are all together, and it's a 3-player cooperative, kind of top-down Zelda game, and it's a lot about cooperation. I don't know if you guys remember Four Swords. Do you guys play Four Swords? Because it's very similar to that, where you have to work together. Not too much picking up and throwing people off. It's more about you share the life bar, right?
Right.
You have to work together to pick each other up in this new thing called the totem mechanic, where you can pick one character up, and then you have a stack of 2 links high, and then you can pick someone else up and then put them at top. So there's like 3 all together, and then there are some obstacles and things you have to do at that level. So if you want to check out the gameplay, I think we have it up.
Yeah,
right
we
now.
got it right there. It's
Man,
a cooperation, not a competition. Is what
Yes, they all have to cooperate. So what you're seeing right now is a place called Snowball Ravine. This is one of the newer levels that we actually do not have for playing on the show floor. So you're getting a little preview of one of the newer levels. And so what they're doing is that's very good. So whoever's blue is very smart. And
Yeah, this
tossing
is
it
live.
over.
There are some people in the back playing this right now.
Absolutely. Like, hopefully they can hear my voice and we're going to be good. But they are. And you can, as you saw down at the bottom, if you touch on the bottom screen, you use little emoticons where it's like over here, item or throw. If you tap them, they'll put these little pictures up, and you can cheer them on with like pom poms or give somebody a thumbs up.
Whoa!
Yes, and that's one of the new things about the boomerang. So as you go to the level, there are certain power-ups. So if 2 people have these fire gloves, as you can see right there, you can throw the fireball, and it makes a little sound that sounds somewhat familiar to someone else that throws a fireball at Nintendo.
Yeah.
And they're supposed to go over there and find hearts, they can find rupees, and they're all supposed to stand on that Triforce. I think they're going to go and get some of that stuff up there. Oh, look out! Don't throw them into a snowball. That's close. It's all right. You're still good. You're still good. So everyone's going to step on the Triforce. It's all right.
Awesome. Justin, I know you're a big fan of Link Between Worlds. This sort of taking that graphical style on it. You excited about this? I know you play all these games, but are you looking forward to playing it with somebody else, cooperating?
I definitely. Of course, the art style, the way the game looks, is very similar to Four Swords. But there's only 3 players, so I guess it wouldn't have made sense to call it Four Swords. But I mean, any of these Zelda games where you get to pair up with people, where you get to partner with friends, whether they're around you or not, like it's such a fun Zelda experience. Like getting to share solving these puzzles and how to get around things. And I think sharing the life bar adds an element of risk that you wouldn't get if everybody, you could be jerks to one another and push them off cliffs or knock them out. Like, I think it actually adds a little bit of fun that you have to look out for one another.
Yeah, and you know what's funny? That whole looking out for one another, at work, I would hear people, and if somebody screams, they're like, no, wait, do this, do that. Like, everyone knows immediately that they are playing this game.
Yeah.
Like, it's, like, there's no doubt. But, this is a little challenging puzzle over here. So remember how I told that there's actually, like, about teamwork and about cooperating? They're going to have to stack up 3 people high to see if you can figure it out.
Great job. Marin. Marin?
Whoever that was, yes, but that's okay. There we go. Oh, they got it. The person on the top blue's got to throw it.
Oh.
So close. I should have attempted a few more times. And, come to mention it, I don't know if you noticed, but if you take a look at Marin and you take a look at Holly, the ones that are like a blue and red, they're actually sliding around a little bit.
Okay.
And because they're walking on ice. Now, one of the new power-ups is called the Cozy Parka. So whoever's Link in green has the Cozy Parka, and they will not actually slide around. They're also protected from really dark spots that are like super cold. They're not going to get hurt. Toss it. Yeah, there we go. Well done.
So can you share out those inventory items? Can you say, okay, you have it for now? Or do you do you get stuck with your inventory item or your clothing and then, oh, you're wearing the thing, so you better go do the thing?
Yeah, so it kind of works two different ways. So before you set up the game, everyone can choose a kind of clothing option. So the clothing option kind of may give you like multiple arrows. They could, you'd be able to produce bombs or larger bombs. One of them is like the cozy parka, which don't slide on ice. But once you get into the level, there's certain level-specific things that you're going to need. Let's say, for example, in Snowball Ravine, you have two kind of like fireball gloves, or that can spit fireballs. But there's only one boomerang person. So the person with the boomerang has to be the one to bring the other people over.
All right.
You have to kind of strategize beforehand, talk it out, and see who wants to do what.
I always feel like in these games, there's always somebody who's like, has to be like the boss. Like somebody who's like, all right, I'm in control. Like, I'm going to take charge of this team. Like, we're going to go over here. Like, Andre, on GameSpot, you know so much about these games. You're very skillful at them. When you're playing a game like this, do you like instantly just go, okay, this is how we're doing it. You go there, you go there, you go there.
Yeah, I mean, you try to figure out like a game plan, right? I mean, the thing is, like, I love cooperative games, but conversely, I'm not much of a team player myself.
Right.
So I'm just kind of like trolling everyone else. So I'll tell them what to do, but I might mess with them in the process too. So throw them off a few cliffs, see what happens.
Maybe a shared life bar will sort of.
It does kind of temper it, right? I'm punishing myself then for it. So.
Yeah. How difficult did the levels get? Because obviously with a game like this, you have to be very careful not to, because you can frustrate. If you frustrate anyone playing a game, they'll want to stop playing it. And when there's 3 people playing, the chances of frustrating somebody are so much higher. So like, what's like the learning curve on this? Does it get pretty simple? Does it get hard near the end?
You know what? I think there's going to be something in it for everyone. This game's really cleverly designed where, the buttons they're not very difficult at all. I mean, you have one button that you can run, you can swing a sword, you have your special move, and you press the A button to pick up or totem or toss something. So that's pretty simple if you're just starting out with a Zelda. This is your first Zelda title. It's a good one. However, if you are kind of more looking for the deeper stuff, I mean, you'll start to notice there's really small things. Like instead of snowballs, there'll be rocks coming in. So you have to know that you can't burn those with your fireball. With other snowballs, you could. And so, or like these areas, like sometimes people just don't pick up on it, right? Ooh, that was nice. If they don't pick up on it, there's a lot more things to explore depending on. Oh, so that's clever. Look at that. See. So, it's okay. Exploring these other things, and the worlds become bigger as you continue to explore. So if you just keep your eye out for things, there's a lot of depth, a lot of things that, little surprises hidden for people that are really, core, like just fans of the franchise, fans of Zelda games.
I guess the emoticons really help people communicate in a simplistic way, because presumably most people are going to play this are going to be playing online, not in like their local room.
Oh, I would hope people get together and play, because you can see, absolutely. Like, my personal favorite thing is getting to sit next to someone like you, Danny, and I would love to play with you guys, just because that interaction that you have between people, when you see someone else smile, or like that little slight nod and you're smiling because maybe Andre tossed me off the side of a cliff because he wanted to troll me.
And you can tell them they suck to their face.
Well, then there's less possibility of that, because you're kind of telling it to their face. Like, you're kind of a cannibal. You can't just be some keyboard jockey.
Right, yeah, good point.
Right?
Yeah.
You can't.
You can tell a lot about a person about how they play Zelda, right? You can tell what kind of person they are.
Oh my gosh, completely. And in this one, that teamwork is going to be really key. So I think it's incredibly fun to watch how people kind of solve problems and solve, how they get around it. Like, if someone's low, if they're all low in health right now, like they have 2 hearts, how careful are they? Are they helping each other? Like, the best way to do it is just talk it out,
For the folks who are watching here, do you guys have a playable at all anywhere on the floor here?
You know what we do? For the people in the audience, if you want to play, Legend of Zelda TriForce Heroes, this game is actually in one of our gaming lounges on the 2nd floor. You'll see like there's a series of escalators that go up, and on the 3rd floor we have Star Fox Zero. On the 2nd floor, there is some TriForce Heroes, there's like Chibi Robo Ziplash, and a ton of other games we're showing here. But, ooh, they just got to the boss.
Oh, here we go.
Oh, this is going to be interesting. So this particular boss is really tricky, because he'll start blowing that ice, that kind of the ice breath and turning around. Of course, you can see that he has some weak points on his arms, on his back, and people in the fireball, they're doing a really good job at kind of staying away. What's really cool is, I don't know if the person with the cozy parka, no, it's perfect. See, the cozy parka person is
trying to pull aggro,
Yeah, that's great. That's actually exactly what you want to do.
Genius is back there.
That's right. Good job,
like
guys.
you played it before.
Yeah. Oh, they can hear. Look at that. You got a little thumbs up.
He's almost gone.
And what's interesting is if you have the boomerang, you don't have a fireball, but the fire's the only thing that can hurt him. So what you should do is put yourself, see those little flames?
Yeah.
In the corners? Yeah, you can put yourself behind one of those torches, throw the boomerang, it'll light on fire, hit the enemy, and then come back.
Aw, poor dude.
Not yet. We're on to phase 2. They better get some health.
Oh yeah, I forgot this
right
is a
now.
Zelda game.
Here we go.
Like 5 different versions. At least 3, right? Oh no.
Nice. Ah.
Yeah, he's just like a decapitated head now.
He's just walking around jumping. He's angry.
Oh my goodness. Now, how many different worlds are there? How many different bosses? Like, what are we talking like in terms of...
I will say there's a lot. So if you are...
Nice. Wonderfully vague.
Bam! I know. So I'll say there's a lot. There's a considerable amount of fun, especially because when you have the ability to select those different outfits, and you have like different ways to approach a level depending on your abilities, it's also a lot of fun to go into the ones you already know and go, wait a minute, what happens if I had this instead? And like, try and approach a level a different way. So that's really, really different, really kind of a fresh, look at the Zelda, like.
Are you unlocking more items later in the game that then you can kind of replay in older levels?
Yes, I think there's eventually more, the more you play, the more outfits you'll get.
They almost have them done on phase 2.
Yeah, they are almost, like they're really
You can do it, guys.
He's flashing.
So you got him cornered.
Just like a couple more hits, maybe 1 or 2.
When the Iceman flashes, that means he's almost dead.
Oh, he's oh, it's okay.
You're gonna get stuck.
I think this boss...
That's it, yeah!
Nice work.
Hey, round of applause for the guys in the back.
Yeah, pom-poms for everyone.
City, dude.
Awesome. So TriForce Heroes, for the folks that aren't here, who want to pick it up, when's it out?
When's it out? This holiday.
This holiday?
This holiday.
Is that as specific as you can get?
I can get a little more specific, but I can't actually remember what's on my head right now. This holiday.
But that wasn't your job, yeah.
I'm like, I can't remember.
JC, thanks so much for coming on.
Thank you so
really
much.
appreciate it.
Thank you.
And yeah, for everyone who's here, they can play it on the 2nd floor.
Second
down
floor.
there as well. Thanks so much for coming on, dudes. Really appreciate it. What are you going to do for the rest of your day here at PAX?
Play a lot more games, I think.
Yeah.
So there's a lot out there. So.
Yeah. A lot of lines to get in and enjoy. Justin, what about yourself? Anything on the news front at the moment?
Well, there's a lot more games to see. We're doing a lot of previews, a lot of interviews, and going over to GameSpot.com, you'll be able to read about everything else that you might not have gotten to try out here on the show floor.
Cool, and we got much more video stuff coming up here live from PAX Prime. So if you're watching on gaming.youtube/GameSpot, make sure you hit that little ad button and you can get all the latest news from us throughout the day. Randy Pitchford's going to be up in a little while, but in a little time I'm going to talk to a guy I haven't talked to in a couple of years. Mr. Captain Sparkles is up next, so stay tuned.